Ladies and gentlemen, today I want to share a message that has the power to transform our lives. The importance of focusing on ourselves rather than being preoccupied with the actions, achievements, or opinions of others. In a world where social media, constant comparisons, and external validation dominate our daily lives, it's essential to remember that our journey is uniquely ours. Every step we take, every challenge we overcome, every success we celebrate is a testament to our individuality and potential. Embracing your individuality means understanding that every aspect of who you are, your experiences, dreams, and challenges, is entirely your own. In a society that often measures success by comparing achievements and milestones, it's easy to fall into the trap of benchmarking your progress against someone else's. Yet, every person's background, circumstances, and inner life are distinct, making the path you travel inherently unique. Your strengths, struggles, and even your missteps contribute to a narrative that is solely yours, a story that cannot be replicated by anyone else. This recognition liberates you from the constant pressure to conform to an externally defined standard. It allows you to invest in what truly matters, the development of your own skills, the pursuit of your passions, and the nurturing of your inner voice. When you let go of the notion that your self-worth is tied to how you stack up against others, you open the door to authentic self-expression. Instead of striving to meet an arbitrary ideal, you begin to cultivate a life that is a true reflection of your unique desires and potential. Moreover, embracing individuality involves the practice of self-compassion. It means acknowledging that mistakes and setbacks are not failures when viewed through the lens of personal growth, but rather essential components of your journey. By accepting that your path is not meant to mirror anyone else's, you create a mental space where you can learn, adapt, and flourish at your own pace. This mindset encourages you to see obstacles as opportunities for deeper understanding rather than as indicators of inadequacy. Furthermore, when you shift your focus inward, you start to appreciate the beauty in diverse perspectives. Recognizing your own individuality allows you to celebrate the differences in others without feeling diminished by them. Instead of fostering competition, this approach nurtures an environment of mutual respect and support, where every individual's journey is valued. Such a perspective not only enhances your personal well-being, but also contributes to a more compassionate and collaborative community where each unique story is honored. Self-awareness is a foundational element of personal growth that calls for a deep and ongoing exploration of your inner landscape. It starts with a commitment to understanding not only the abilities you excel in, but also the areas where challenges lie, allowing you to harness your strengths while constructively addressing your weaknesses. This journey involves a candid self-reflection that moves beyond surface-level insights to explore the underlying values, beliefs, and experiences that shape your behaviors and decisions. It means taking time to ask yourself difficult questions, identifying what truly motivates you, and recognizing the patterns in your reactions to various situations. As you delve into this process, you begin to uncover the unique mix of talents that distinguishes you from others, realizing that your strengths are not merely skills you possess, but are also linked to your passions and the ways you naturally interact with the world. At the same time, acknowledging your weaknesses provides a valuable roadmap for improvement. By confronting areas of vulnerability, you create opportunities for targeted growth, turning what may initially seem like limitations into stepping stones for further development. This honest assessment empowers you to set realistic goals and adopt strategies that build on your natural proclivities while addressing the gaps that hold you back. In parallel, understanding your true passions is an essential component of self awareness. This involves a continuous exploration of what lights a spark in your heart and gives meaning to your efforts. Whether these passions emerge through creative pursuits, intellectual challenges, or deep interpersonal connections, they serve as a compass guiding your decisions and action. Engaging in reflective practices such as journaling, mindfulness, or meaningful dialogue with trusted confidants can reveal the subtleties of your emotional landscape, highlight recurring themes in your life, and clarify what you most deeply value. This self-examination allows you to align your daily actions with your core interests and long-term aspirations, fostering a sense of purpose that is both authentic and deeply personal. Through regular reflection and introspection, you develop a heightened awareness of how your internal world influences your external interactions. This awareness can transform the way you navigate relationships, make decisions, and approach challenges. It helps you identify and break free from unhelpful habits or thought patterns, ensuring that your actions are driven by your own insights rather than by external pressures or fleeting trends. The ongoing practice of self-awareness thus becomes a powerful tool, enabling you to continuously evolve and adapt, all while staying true to the unique individual you are. Personal growth is an ongoing journey that centers on nurturing your abilities, refining your skills, and evolving as an individual. It is a commitment to investing in your own development, rather than diverting energy into measuring your achievements against those of others. This mindset emphasizes that the only true competition is with your past self, fostering an environment where progress is both personal and deeply fulfilling. Instead of being influenced by external standards or the success of others, focusing on personal growth encourages a reflective approach that continuously evaluates your experiences, learning from both successes and setbacks. Dedicating yourself to continuous self-improvement means creating a structured approach to your development. This could involve setting clear, achievable goals that are tailored to your strengths and interests, while also challenging areas where you seek improvement. Regular self-assessment, whether through journaling, feedback from trusted peers, or personal reflection, can help you identify opportunities for growth that align with your core values and long-term vision. By establishing a plan that prioritizes incremental progress over overnight transformation, you develop resilience and patience, acknowledging that each small step contributes to the larger picture of who you are becoming. Embracing personal growth also means celebrating the process of learning even when progress is gradual or obstacles arise. In a world that often rewards instant success, focusing on self-improvement requires shifting your perspective to see challenges as opportunities rather than setbacks. This approach fosters a mindset of curiosity and adaptability, where every experience, regardless of its immediate outcome, is a chance to gain insight and develop further, which encourages a sustainable pace of growth, one that prioritizes long-term fulfillment over short-term comparisons. Moreover, avoiding the pitfalls of comparison frees you to concentrate on what truly matters, your own aspirations and potential. When you compare your progress to someone else's, you risk overlooking the unique context of your own journey, the specific circumstances, challenges, and victories that shape your personal story. By tuning out the noise of external benchmarks, you allow yourself to innovate and experiment with new ideas, tailoring your growth to fit your individual needs, rather than conforming to societal expectations. This focus on internal benchmarks not only builds confidence, but also nurtures a sense of authenticity and personal empowerment. Defining your own success is an empowering journey of self-discovery where you learn to differentiate between externally imposed measures of achievement and what genuinely fulfills you. It begins with a deep, honest introspection, asking yourself what truly matters, what drives your passion, and what brings a sense of purpose to your daily life. In this process, you peel away the layers of societal expectations that often equate success with wealth, status, or a specific lifestyle, and instead focus on what resonates with your inner values and dreams. This means identifying the unique qualities and interests that set you apart, and using these insights as a compass to navigate your personal and professional goals. As you embark on this path, you may find that the conventional markers of success no longer hold the same allure. Instead, you start to prioritize experiences and achievements that align with your intrinsic motivations, whether that involves creative pursuits, nurturing relationships, contributing to community causes, or achieving personal milestones that are deeply meaningful to you. Setting these personalized goals involves crafting a vision for your future that is tailored to your strengths and passions, rather than conforming to the often rigid and one-size-fits-all standards presented by society. This personalized vision fosters a sense of ownership over your journey, allowing you to measure progress in a way that is uniquely satisfying and inherently sustainable. Embracing your own definition of success also requires a willingness to challenge and redefine long-standing cultural narratives. It means recognizing that success is not a static achievement but a fluid and evolving process that reflects your ongoing growth, learning, and adaptation. By consciously choosing to set your own benchmarks, you free yourself from the trap of constant comparison, where the achievements of others can overshadow your personal journey. Instead, every step you take becomes a building block toward a more authentic and self-determined life, where success is measured not by external accolades, but by the fulfillment of your personal aspirations and the alignment of your actions with your deepest values. Practicing self-compassion means consciously choosing to approach your own challenges, setbacks, and imperfections with the same kindness and understanding you would offer to a trusted friend. It involves recognizing that you are inherently worthy of care, even when you stumble or fall short of your expectations. Instead of harsh self-criticism, self-compassion invites you to acknowledge your pain and discomfort as natural parts of being human. When you make a mistake or face a setback, you can pause and gently remind yourself that errors are not reflections of your entire being, but rather opportunities to learn and grow. At the heart of self-compassion is the practice of mindful awareness, where you observe your thoughts and emotions without getting entangled in them. This mindfulness allows you to notice when your inner dialogue turns overly critical or punitive. Instead of succumbing to negative self-talk, you can step back and examine these thoughts objectively, understanding that they are simply mental habits rather than absolute truths. This mindful approach not only diffuses the intensity of your self-judgment, but also opens up space for constructive self-reflection and growth. By accepting your vulnerabilities, you create a nurturing internal environment that encourages resilience and a balanced perspective. Self-compassion also means embracing the idea of common humanity, the understanding that suffering, mistakes, and imperfection are universal experiences shared by everyone. This realization helps dissolve feelings of isolation or the belief that you are uniquely flawed. Recognizing that every person encounters difficulties can foster a sense of connectedness and reduce the pressure to be perfect. This shared experience of being human reminds you that setbacks are a natural part of life's journey and that your worth is not diminished by your failures. By internalizing this perspective, you gradually replace self condemnation with empathy and support for your own struggles. Moreover, cultivating self compassion encourages you to treat your past mistakes as valuable lessons rather than as definitive judgments of your character. When you approach errors with curiosity instead of criticism, you open the door to learning and personal evolution. This process involves reflecting on what went wrong and understanding the factors that contributed to the mistake without allowing regret or shame to dominate your outlook. In doing so, you empower yourself to make adjustments and move forward with greater wisdom and self assurance. The practice of self compassion thereby becomes a transformative tool that not only nurtures your emotional well being, but also fuels your ongoing journey of personal development. Resilience building is about transforming the way you perceive and respond to obstacles by recognizing that each challenge is an opportunity to develop inner strength and gain deeper insight into yourself. It begins with the mindset that setbacks are not indicators of failure, but rather stepping stones on your path to personal growth. When you encounter difficulties, rather than succumbing to frustration or self-doubt, you can choose to reframe these moments as invaluable lessons that contribute to your ongoing evolution. This perspective enables you to harness the energy from adverse situations, turning what might initially seem like insurmountable hurdles into chances to learn, adapt, and ultimately emerge stronger. Developing resilience involves cultivating a robust mental framework that embraces challenges as natural parts of life. It requires you to engage in honest self-reflection, where you examine the factors that led to a setback, assess your response, and identify areas for improvement. This process of introspection not only helps you understand your emotional reactions, but also guides you in building more effective coping strategies. By systematically analyzing and learning from each obstacle, you lay the groundwork for a more adaptive and resourceful approach to future challenges. Over time, this cycle of facing adversity, reflecting on the experience, and applying newfound wisdom reinforces your ability to navigate life's uncertainties with greater confidence. In addition to personal reflection, resilience building is enhanced through the adoption of proactive strategies such as setting realistic expectations, practicing stress management techniques, and maintaining a focus on your long-term objectives. For instance, by breaking down larger challenges into smaller, manageable tasks, you create opportunities to celebrate incremental progress. This approach not only mitigates the overwhelming feeling that often accompanies major setbacks, but also builds a reservoir of positive experiences that you can draw upon in tougher times. Furthermore, by focusing on actionable steps rather than dwelling on past mistakes, you cultivate a mindset that is both forward-looking and solution-oriented, which is crucial for continuous self-improvement. Another critical component of building resilience is the ability to lean on supportive relationships and community networks. Engaging with others who have faced similar challenges or who offer constructive feedback can provide you with new perspectives and practical advice, reinforcing your capacity to adapt and thrive. These interactions remind you that vulnerability is not a weakness, but rather a shared human experience, encouraging you to seek guidance when necessary. Over time, the combination of personal insight, proactive planning, and social support weaves a strong fabric of resilience that empowers you to transform adversity into a catalyst for lasting growth. Energy management is a vital aspect of personal development that involves consciously choosing how to allocate your time, focus, and emotional resources. It begins with the recognition that every moment holds potential and that the energy you spend on unproductive comparisons can instead be harnessed to fuel your own growth. In today's world, where constant exposure to curated snapshots of other people's lives is ubiquitous, it's easy to fall into the habit of measuring your worth against the achievements, lifestyles, or opinions of others. Instead of allowing these external influences to drain you, effective energy management encourages you to prioritize your personal dreams and aspirations, redirecting your inner strength toward what genuinely matters to you. Developing this skill starts with a heightened sense of self awareness. By recognizing when you are tempted to compare yourself to others, you can pause and re evaluate where your focus lies. This might involve catching yourself in moments of self doubt or envy and deliberately shifting your attention back to your personal goals. It's about understanding that the energy spent on these comparisons does not contribute to your own progress, but rather diverts you from the steps needed to achieve your ambitions. By training your mind to identify these counterproductive patterns, you begin to reclaim control over your emotional and mental state, ensuring that your energy is invested in pursuits that align with your core values and long-term vision. Furthermore, effective energy management means setting clear priorities and boundaries that protect your mental space. This involves curating your environment, be it digital, social, or physical, to minimize distractions that do not support your objectives. For instance, limiting time on platforms or in conversations that trigger unnecessary comparisons allows you to conserve energy for activities that enrich your life. When you clearly define what is important, you create a framework where every action and decision is measured against your personal aspirations rather than external benchmarks. This deliberate focus not only boosts productivity, but also enhances your sense of fulfillment as you witness tangible progress in areas that truly resonate with your inner purpose. Additionally, managing your energy effectively requires a mindset shift that redefines how you view challenges and setbacks. Every obstacle can be seen as an opportunity to learn and grow if you choose to invest your energy in overcoming it rather than lamenting the progress of others. By channeling your focus on self-improvement and personal achievements, you cultivate resilience and a proactive attitude. This approach encourages you to set meaningful, individualized goals and to celebrate the incremental steps you take toward them, reinforcing the idea that your unique journey is more important than any external measure of success. In doing so, you gradually build a self-sustaining cycle of positive energy where each achievement fuels your ambition to pursue even greater heights aligned with your true passions. Celebrating small victories is a transformative practice that shifts your focus from the daunting vastness of long-term goals to the meaningful incremental steps that mark your progress. Each small achievement, whether it's mastering a new skill, overcoming a personal challenge, or simply making progress on a difficult task, deserves recognition. This process of celebration reinforces your self-worth and builds the foundation for sustained motivation. It's about learning to appreciate the journey itself rather than waiting for a final grand accomplishment to validate your efforts. At its core, celebrating small victories is an exercise in mindfulness and gratitude. It involves pausing in the midst of your busy life to reflect on the progress you've made, no matter how seemingly insignificant it might appear. This practice helps cultivate a positive mindset by transforming everyday actions into sources of personal pride. When you take the time to acknowledge a small win, such as finishing a task that had been weighing on you, or even managing to maintain a healthy habit for a day, you not only affirm your capabilities, but also create a ripple effect that encourages further achievements. Over time, these moments accumulate and they become the stepping stones toward larger successes. Moreover, the act of celebrating these minor milestones serves as a powerful counterbalance to the natural tendency to dwell on setbacks or unmet expectations. By consciously marking every step forward, you remind yourself that progress is a process filled with peaks and valleys. This approach can ease the pressure of perfectionism, helping you see value in the effort itself rather than solely in the end result. It nurtures a sense of accomplishment and self-compassion, reducing the fear of failure and making it easier to take risks and try new challenges. Each celebration, no matter how small, reinforces a positive narrative about your capabilities, making future challenges feel more manageable and less intimidating. In addition, this practice lays the groundwork for a resilient mindset. When you consistently celebrate small victories, you build an internal reservoir of positive experiences that you can draw upon during tougher times. These moments of recognition act as reminders of your progress and resilience, especially when you face obstacles or setbacks. They encourage a growth mindset where every challenge is viewed as an opportunity to learn and grow rather than as a permanent roadblock. The continuous reinforcement of success, however minor, creates a self-sustaining cycle of motivation that propels you forward in your personal journey, fostering both persistence and optimism. By focusing on your own growth, you naturally become a source of inspiration to those around you. When you commit to personal development, your journey becomes a living example that can motivate and encourage those in your community. The act of investing time and energy into improving yourself, whether through acquiring new skills, overcoming personal challenges, or simply pursuing passions that bring fulfillment, radiates a powerful energy that others can observe and emulate. This transformation is often subtle at first, yet its impact can be profound. As you grow, you embody the very qualities that others aspire to develop in themselves, creating a ripple effect of positive change. By actively working on your personal goals and sharing your experiences, you provide a tangible blueprint for success. When people see that progress is possible through consistent effort, they are more likely to believe in their own potential for growth. Your willingness to be vulnerable about your struggles and honest about your setbacks, while also celebrating your wins, not only humanizes your achievements but also removes the intimidation factor often associated with the pursuit of self-improvement. This authenticity fosters a supportive environment where others feel safe to explore their own paths and take steps toward their dreams. Moreover, the influence of your personal growth extends far beyond individual achievement. It creates a culture of empowerment and self-belief within your circles, whether in your workplace, family, or social groups. Your commitment to bettering yourself can spark conversations about resilience, perseverance, and the importance of self-care. Such dialogues often lead to collaborative efforts where ideas and experiences are shared freely, reinforcing the notion that every small step contributes to a larger movement of collective improvement. As you model this behavior, you help others understand that their worth is defined by their unique journey and that success is not measured by the achievements of others, but by the progress they make in their own lives. Furthermore, your actions can serve as a catalyst for change in a broader context. When people witness the tangible benefits of focusing inward, such as increased self-confidence, improved mental well-being, and the achievement of personal milestones, they may feel inspired to shift their own focus from external validation to self-growth. This not only enhances your immediate relationships, but can also contribute to building communities where the emphasis is placed on nurturing one's potential and celebrating individual journeys. In such environments, every person's success becomes a shared victory, encouraging a collective movement toward self-empowerment. In closing, remember that the journey of self-improvement is both a personal and transformative path. By focusing on yourself, you not only cultivate your inner strength and authenticity, but also create a ripple effect of inspiration that reaches those around you. Each day is an opportunity to embrace your individuality, nurture your passions, and celebrate every small victory along the way. As you move forward, let the challenges you face serve as stepping stones rather than stumbling blocks, and let your commitment to growth remind you that comparing yourself to others only diminishes the power of your unique journey. Step confidently into your future, knowing that every decision to invest in yourself is a step toward a more fulfilling, vibrant life. Thank you,